Back to that road washout we showed you earlier in Hardwick. That road is back open now after last night's heavy rain.
And our Charlie Hancock's again has spent the day out there, and she takes us there for a closer look at how those repairs have gone.
Here on Bunker Hill Road, traffic is moving once again after crews spent much of the day repairing damage left behind by flash flooding. Overnight downpours carved a 3-foot deep washout into Bunker Hill Road, forcing town crews to shut it down while they assess the damage. The closure created a major detour for people who live and work in the area, including those who use the road daily to travel through.
I have to drive all the way around the other side of the mountain to get to the house. But I'm not surprised with all the heavy rain we've been experiencing around here. I'm seeing the roads getting worked on in Stowe and here, and it needs to get done to prevent things like this happening in the future.
Throughout the morning, crews brought in gravel and heavy equipment to fill in the washout, then graded and smoothed the roadway to make it safe for travel again. Town officials say the road reopened later Thursday after repairs were completed. State officials are asking anyone to report non-emergency flooding by calling 211. In Hardwick, I'm Charlie Hancock, NBC 5 News.
And a traffic update for you. Officials in Vermont say Route 100 in the Waterbury area is currently closed to traffic between Greg Hill and Hollow Road. They say crews there are clearing a crash and there are downed power lines. It's expected that this is going to last for at least another hour.
A 3-year-old girl was killed last night after being struck by a train in Springfield, Massachusetts. Local police got the call just after 6 o'clock yesterday. Investigators say the girl was hit by an Amtrak train and she was rushed to the hospital, where she later died from her injuries. Officials have not released details on how this incident happened. Authorities with Amtrak have been contacted for comment.
The man charged with assassinating a Minnesota Democratic lawmaker and her husband has pleaded guilty in federal court. It comes after prosecutors said they would not seek the death penalty. Vance Bolter has been charged with murder in the deaths of Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, along with attempted murder in the non-fatal shootings of Senator John Hoffman and his wife. Bolter came to their doors in the early hours of June 14th of last year, disguised as a police officer. If he is convicted, and he has again entered that plea, he could spend life in prison.
In New Hampshire, a high-profile murder conviction has been overturned by the state Supreme Court. Adam Montgomery had previously been convicted of second-degree murder for the death of his daughter, Harmony Montgomery. Today, the New Hampshire Supreme Court reversed that decision. The court still upholding other felony convictions, including second-degree assault, falsifying physical evidence, witness tampering, and abuse of a corpse. That means Montgomery will stay in jail even though the murder conviction has been thrown out. The court says the murder charge should have been tried separately from the assault charge. The justices sent the murder charge back for further proceedings. Legal experts outlining how the state could move forward.
Under Supreme Court rules, there is an opportunity for the state to file what's called a motion to reconsider, where they would have to point to specific points of law and argue that the Supreme Court got those things wrong. Frankly, those motions don't often have a high chance of success, but it is something that I'm sure the Attorney General's office will assess and evaluate.
The New Hampshire Attorney General's office says they're disappointed by the court's decision. In a statement, they say they plan to pursue a retrial on the murder charge. They say Montgomery's other convictions related to the case would result in a total sentence of 43.5 years. They say this isn't impacted by the court's decision. The AG's office says they'll continue seeking justice for Harmony Montgomery and everyone who knew and loved her.
The city of Burlington has agreed to pay $150,000 to settle